Hello YouTube, this is my first video ever. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna explain myself a little bit. I'm Jesse, I'm 16. I may look older, most people say I do, but okay. I live in Kentucky. Ugh, hate it here so much. Can't wait to move. I'm a sophomore in high school. Sorry for the noise. Stupid neighbors. Pretty not very fun here. There's nothing really to do until you get into town, and there's still not very much to do. Our biggest thing there we have in town is probably a let's see. See, like I say, there's nothing there hardly to be there, and hate it here. But y'all know, hate it here. Oh gosh, I keep saying that. I need to quit saying that. Anyways, but I guess I could explain my coming out story. It wasn't that bad. Well, I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't all that bad. I was in 7th grade. I don't remember how old I was. So, I was in 7th grade, and I was on the bus, and I wrote my friend a note, and I was like, you know what? I want to give you this note, but make sure you don't show anybody. And I was like, okay. And I showed her a note, and her mouth kind of dropped up a little bit, and she looked surprised, and I was like, don't tell anybody. And she was like, can I tell my mom? And I was like, yeah, because I'm like, your mom is one of my best friends. Okay, she tells her mom, and her mom's cool with it. Well, right when I get off the bus, it was at nighttime a little bit. Well, it was dark, so it was at nighttime. But it was nighttime, and I walked to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna write you a note. Stick it under your pillow. Don't show Dad. This was before my mom and Dad were divorced, which they are now, which I'm totally fine with it. And she said, okay, what's it about? And I said, you'll see. Okay. After that, I just got the courage, and I was like, just tell her. Everything's okay. And she was out in the car fixing some stuff, and I don't know what she was doing. I know she was just fixing stuff on the car. Inside the car, no, she's not one of those women who are like, I'm gonna do everything, and I can do this, and I can fix everything. Nothing to the women, but I'm just saying. Okay, nothing to those women, I mean. But okay, back to the story. She was outside in the car, and I sat down next to her, and I was like, Mom, can I tell you something? She was like, yeah, you're my son, you can tell me anything. And I'm like, if I tell you, are you going to kick me out of the house? And she's like, no, I will not kick you out of the house, because that would just be wrong, and plus you're my son, and I love you. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. And I was like, Mom, I think I'm gay. I was very blunt about it, yeah, if you make fun of her that, but I don't care. I was very blunt, and I was like, Mom, I'm gay. And she was like, okay, I knew already. And she was like, okay, I love you, and I already knew. And I was like, I wanted it to be a surprise. And she was like, well, I'm sorry, but I know since you were like really little. And I was like, everybody asked me these days, they're like, how did you know? And I was like, well, let me see. For one, I play with Barbie dolls, and I would go to my niece, which she's old as me, and I would go to her and be like, let's go play Brat or Barbie dolls. Y'all know them. You do. If you don't, look them up. But anyways, yeah, I used to play that with my niece, and she was like one of my best friends. And after that, it was just, that's one reason I knew I was gay, and everybody asked me that, because they're like, how long have you known? And I'm like, since forever. I was like, I used to have dreams of being with guys, holding their hands, and being like, this is amazing. And then I would be so confused by it, and I just asked my mom one day, I was like, Mom, what does gay mean? And she's like, either a woman and woman like each other, or a man and a man. I was like, that's okay. How long is this video? 5 minutes. I need to hurry up. But moral of the story, I told my mom I was gay, and she didn't care. She already knew. And we're not really close as we used to be, but we still are. I have to pick out her clothes, because she has no sense of style. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.